It's Darren here with 98.7 FM at the Grammy Gifting Suite here at the ESPN Zone. Joining us is Tyler from Neon Trees.
Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
Good, man.
We were just checking out the gifting insanity down below.
Lots of femininity going on down there.
You'll be set for girls for gifts for girls.
I'll just collect and then keep it for next Christmas.
Yeah, and you're taking part in all the other Grammy stuff going on.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm a little nervous because I haven't been to the event, and so I'm pretty excited.
Did you 54th Grammys Sunday night? Did you grow up watching the Grammys? Was this like an event for you every year?
Yeah, I mean, I like awards shows in general because it's like a bunch of egos in a room and everyone's on display and you get to like make fun of them. And so that's always fun. But the Grammys, it's a little more, rock and roll, and so the people are there a little bit. And I've always been a fan in general, yeah.
Have you heard about some of these performances, these collaborations that are going on? Some good ones.
Loosely, I've been in a studio in Neon Trees world, so I haven't really paid much attention to anyone else.
Our friends Foster the People are going to be jumping on stage.
Awesome.
Beach Boys.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, Beach Boys performing for the first time together in like 20 years.
Wow, that's cool.
Foo Fighters, they're going to do like an electric dance type homage with like Dave Guetta, Dead Mouse, and Foo Fighters.
Wow.
Yeah. Lil Wayne's going to jump up there too. So if Tyler, if they asked you, let's put together an awesome collaboration on stage at the Grammys, what artists would you put together?
Depeche Mode and Erasure and Yaz. We would just call Synth Out. It'd be Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah, that would be an homage to the synthesizer.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you are coming up on your second album.
Yes, which is really fun and wild.
Picture Show.
Yes.
Out in April. Tell us about you. You were just saying you've been in the studio so much.
Yeah.
How's this session different than going into your putting together your first album?
We're a little more fearless actually, and I know a lot of people would expect going to your second album the stakes are a little higher, but I think we realized the kind of band we are the last 2 years, and we're excited to just expand the sound, and I'm excited to play new songs live, and so we wrote with the live show in mind, and it's really cinematic and fun and more dynamic this go around, and I'm so eager to put it out. So.
Yeah, and we talked last week about South by Southwest.
Yes.
You guys will be playing down there. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, our third time, man. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, and I mean, having seen you several times, the live show is dynamic. So much energy. How is that as an artist? How do you translate that into this new album? You said you're kind of keeping more of the live show in mind when you put this record together.
Yeah, I think listening to our first record, people didn't know that maybe like I was such a soulful singer, and so there's a little more soul to that, and I think there's just more of the band sound, but it's still highly produced, and Justin Melda Johnson, who just came off doing the M83 record, has been doing our record, and he became a friend over the last couple of years, so it's just like fun to like talk about old Peter Gabriel songs and then like that influence, and then like put it, or talk about how cool Phil Collins is, and put that in like a Neon Tree song, and that vibe. So were
those some influences?
That sounds cool to you.
No, I mean Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins, stop it, you know. Going into this record, were those some influences? Like it's always interesting to hear what artists were listening to as they made their record. You know, when you got in the car to go home, was there a certain genre or a certain artist that you were listening to quite a bit?
Yeah, I was listening to a lot of like Peter Gabriel and Depeche Mode and that kind of material, and I wanted to see how that feeling and emotion could be transferred into kind of a rock band, and so yeah, I think this record starts off the way we left off with Habits, but it slowly kind of gets into that sound, and I didn't want to flip the script too much my second go around because I want to grow up on what we've built, but it's still gonna be interesting. I think a lot of people that maybe thought they wouldn't be into our band maybe will be now.
Well, it's interesting what you said about building upon, because you have, even after your first few singles with the first record and then into this, it's almost seamless in your sound, because Everybody Talks is distinguishably Neon Trees.
Oh, good.
You know what I mean? Like, you guys have that vibe and that energy, and that song's been killing it for 98.7 right now.
Thank you guys so much. We take breaks to go get dinner or whatever, and I always hear it on 98.7, and so and I get the same feeling every time, so it doesn't get old to hear your song already.
Good. Where do you guys go eat? Where are the breaks happen?
I eat so much Chipotle.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's not even funny. You cut me open and I pour out guacamole.
Oh, jeez, lovely. Is that where the studio is, Glendale?
It's in Eagle Rock, actually.
Okay.
We recorded most of it in Ocean Land, Hollywood, which is a huge legendary room, and now we're just finishing it in Eagle Rock. So.
Well, I'm gonna ask you a question, put you on the spot right here. I was hanging out with our friends Nico Vega the other day.
Of course.
And she was with her Asia. Her husband is Dan in Imagine Dragons, the big LA rock community. Yeah. And they both busted out their phones and they had some new music on it. So I'm asking you, do you have your phone on you? And if so, do you have any of your new Neon Trees?
I left it in the car.
Oh, sure. As the record label people shake their heads, say it's true. No,
I really didn't leave it in the car. I don't have anything on it though.
Have people been putting you on the spot and you don't keep anything on it?
People want to hear it. No, we're still finishing like.
Oh, you are? Okay.
The very end of it. So.
Are you very like in that building making a record process? Are you very protective about what's being made?
Yeah, because at times I've even just shown my friends like I haven't gotten the reaction I want because it's not perfectly, mixed yet, and so they'll be like, "That's cool, man," and I'll be like, "It's the greatest record ever made. What are you talking about?" And I'll get all like ego. So I kind of keep it in.
Well, do you have trusted family or friends that you'll go to and be like, "Hey, check this out. I haven't shown anybody else."
I have a few. I have
Who
one
are they?
in particular. His name's Adam, and he's actually a rapper, so he comes from a different world. Anyway,
Okay.
So I think he just like appreciates stuff, and then like my mom. But my mom, I think, loves everything, so she's not probably the best to judge music.
Yeah.
But I keep it in, and then slowly I will start showing people. I'll show you.
I'd love to hear it. I know. Yeah, we'd all love to hear it as soon as you're comfortable.
Thanks for being so interested.
I will be down at the studio in a heartbeat to hear it. So is it April 14th?
April 17th.
April 17th. The new album Picture Show comes out, and then tour plans. We talked about South by Southwest. You probably have a handful of shows there.
We've got a couple an LA and an East Coast underplay that we're gonna do. We're out soon, and pretty much just I think we're looking at the El Rey. We're just gonna like pack people in and like play new music for them, and I think it'll be fun. And then we do have a tour coming together, and I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it, but I will hint that they're doing well on Alternative Radio right now, and they're gonna come out with friends with them.
Wow, I like that tease.
Yeah.
Do we have initials or anything? Chirp.
I was A-N.
All right, there you go. A-N. It's a tweet away. Let the rumors begin.